Every single day, you make decisions. Some are small. What to eat, what to wear, what message to reply to. Others can change your life forever. Who to trust, who to love, where to invest, when to walk away. You believe these choices are rational, carefully considered, logically made, fully under your control. But what if that belief is an illusion? What if many of your decisions are not really decisions at all, but automatic reactions? Invisible mental shortcuts, quiet impulses, ancient survival mechanisms running beneath your awareness. And what if those hidden systems are responsible for some of the biggest mistakes of your life? The wrong relationship, the bad investment, the person you trusted too quickly, the opportunity you rejected too fast, the regret you still carry, because the truth is uncomfortable. Human beings are not naturally rational. We are fast thinkers pretending to be careful thinkers. And one psychologist spent decades proving it. His name was Daniel Kahneman. In 2002, he won the Nobel Prize for changing how the world understands judgment, risk, and decision-making. His discoveries influenced economics, business, politics, medicine, and human psychology itself. But the most important effect may be personal, because once you understand how your mind really were, as Daniel Kahneman, you begin to see why you make the same mistakes again and again, and how to stop. Kahneman revealed that inside your mind are two systems, two different ways of thinking. One is fast, one is slow. One reacts instantly. One reflects carefully. One saves time. One seeks truth. And every day they compete for control. The first system is powerful. It works automatically, without effort, without permission. It recognizes faces, finishes familiar sentences, detects danger, creates instant opinions, and makes decisions before you realize a decision was made. This system helped your ancestors survive. When danger moved in the bushes, there was no time for analysis. Speed mattered more than accuracy. React first, think later. That ancient intelligence still lives inside you. Today, it reacts not to lions, but to headlines, to social media, to attractive faces, to prices, to fear, to status, to anything that feels urgent. And because it is fast, it often feels right, even when it is wrong. Then there is the second system, slower, more effortful, more logical. This is the part of you that compares options, questions assumptions, checks numbers, reads contracts, solves problems, resists temptation, and asks the most dangerous question of all: what if my first reaction is wrong? This system is wiser, but it has a weakness. It gets tired. It avoids work. It prefers comfort, which means most of the time it stays in the background, and the fast system takes over. That is why intelligent people still make foolish choices, because intelligence is not the same as awareness. You can be educated, successful, experienced, and still be manipulated by your own mind. Imagine meeting someone for the first time. They smile confidently, dress well, speak smoothly. Within seconds, you feel they are trustworthy. But why? You know almost nothing about them. No history, no evidence, no proof, yet your brain already formed a judgment. That was the fast system. Quick, automatic, certain, and certainty feels powerful. But certainty without evidence is dangerous. This same process happens everywhere. A product looks premium, so you assume quality. A person sounds confident, so you assume competence. A crowd believes something, so you assume truth. A familiar idea feels comfortable, so you assume correctness. Your mind is constantly guessing, and calling those guesses facts. This is not stupidity, it is design. Your brain was built for efficiency, not perfection. It would rather be fast than accurate, simple than complex, comfortable than correct. And unless you notice this, you will keep repeating invisible mistakes. The first step is not to think harder. It is to realize when you are not thinking at all. Think about the last time you bought something you did not need. Maybe it was expensive. Maybe it looked impressive. Maybe you told yourself it was an investment. But later, regret arrived quietly. So what happened? Did you suddenly become careless? Not exactly. Your fast system was triggered. It saw urgency, limited offer, only today, few left in stock, high status, social proof. And it pushed you toward action before your slower mind had time to question anything. Modern marketing understands this very well. Many businesses do not sell products first. They sell emotion, excitement, fear of missing out, identity, belonging. And once emotion rises, reason often goes silent. Now think about arguments. Have you ever defended a belief so strongly, then later realized you were wrong? Most people have. But in the moment, changing your mind felt impossible. Why? Because the brain does not always treat disagreement as information. Sometimes it treats disagreement as a threat. Your fast system hears opposing views and reacts. Defend yourself, protect your identity, win. That is why debates become emotional. That is why facts alone rarely change minds. That is why two intelligent people can see the same evidence and walk away with opposite conclusions. Because often, people are not reasoning toward truth. They are reasoning toward comfort. And comfort is persuasive. Now consider relationships. Someone gives attention, replies quickly, makes you feel chosen. Your brain rewards that feeling instantly. Chemicals rise, hope appears, fantasy begins. You start filling gaps with imagination. You ignore warning signs, excuse strange behavior, overvalue small gestures, because once the fast system likes someone, it becomes a talented lawyer. It defends them, explains them, protects the feeling, until reality becomes too loud to ignore. Then people say, "I should have seen the signs." Often, the signs were visible, but emotion was faster than logic. This happens with money too. When markets rise, people feel smart. When prices fall, people feel panic. The same person who wanted to buy yesterday wants to sell today. Nothing changed except emotion. The fast system hates uncertainty. It wants relief now, even if relief is costly. This is why fear creates terrible decisions and greed creates dangerous confidence. The mind swings between them again and again. Now let's talk about confidence, one of the most misleading signals in human life. We assume confident people know more. We assume hesitation means weakness. We assume certainty means intelligence. But many times, confidence is simply style, not substance, noise, not knowledge. Some people speak strongly because they understand deeply. Others speak strongly because they never question themselves. Your fast system often cannot tell the difference. It mistakes delivery for truth. This affects hiring, leadership, politics, dating, business. Entire societies can be influenced by people who sound sure even when they are wrong, and by quiet people who are ignored even when they are right. Now ask yourself, how many choices in your life came from evidence and how many came from speed? How many opinions were examined and how many were inherited? How many people did you judge in seconds? How many chances did you reject because they felt unfamiliar? How many times did you call impulse intuition? This is the hidden cost of automatic thinking. It steals opportunities quietly. It creates mistakes invisibly, and then it convinces you the result was fate, but it was not fate, it was process, a process happening inside your own mind. The good news, what happens automatically can be interrupted, what feels true can be questioned, what is fast can be slowed down. And once you learn that skill, your life begins to change. So how do you stop your brain from making dumb decisions? Not by becoming emotionless, not by overthinking every move, and not by distrusting yourself completely. The answer is simpler. You must learn when to slow down, because the fast system is not evil, it is useful. It helps you drive familiar roads, recognize danger, read emotions, react quickly when speed matters. The problem is not that it exists. The problem is when it rules situations that require thought, money, trust, commitment, risk, conflict, long-term consequences. These areas punish impulsive thinking, so the first habit is pause. A small pause can save years of regret. Before buying, pause. Before replying in anger, pause. Before trusting charm, pause. Before quitting, pause. Before agreeing, pause. That short gap creates space for the slower system to wake up. And often, wisdom enters through silence. The second habit is questions. Great decisions are built on better questions. Ask yourself, what evidence do I actually have? What am I assuming? If I were calm, would I choose the same thing? Am I reacting to fear or responding to facts? What would this look like 1 year from now? These questions feel simple, but they are powerful because they interrupt autopilot. The third habit is friction. Make bad decisions harder to make. Do not save your card on impulse shopping apps. Wait 24 hours before expensive purchases. Write drafts before sending emotional messages. Sleep before major decisions. Consult someone unaffected by your emotions. Distance weakens impulse. Time exposes illusions. The fourth habit is humility. Accept that your first thought may be wrong. Your feeling may be incomplete. Your certainty may be borrowed. Your confidence may be emotion wearing a mask. This mindset protects you from the most dangerous trap of intelligence, believing you cannot be fooled, because everyone can be fooled, even experts, even geniuses, even you, especially you if you never question yourself. And finally, learn the difference between intuition and impulse. Intuition is often built from experience, pattern recognition refined over time. Impulse is urgent, emotional, impatient. One feels calm, the other feels intense. One whispers, the other shouts. Knowing the difference can change everything. Now imagine living this way. You do not react instantly to every message. You do not chase every opportunity. You do not fear every setback. You do not trust every confident face. You do not believe every thought that enters your mind. Instead, you notice, you pause, you examine, you choose. That is real intelligence. Not speed, not memory, not sounding smart, but the ability to resist your own automatic mistakes once helped reveal that human beings are not perfectly rational, but that truth should not discourage you. It should free you. Because if poor decisions are caused by patterns, then better decisions can be trained. And the quality of your life is often nothing more than the quality of your repeated decisions. So the next time something feels urgent, attractive, terrifying, or obviously true, slow down. Your future may depend on a few extra seconds, and sometimes the smartest decision you make is refusing to make one too quickly.